विजेता हिंदू अभियान में 2 करोड़ से ज्यादा युवाओं को त्रिशूल धारण करवाना।
Hindu supremacist leader Praveen Togadia announced plans to arm 20 million Hindus with tridents in Uttarakhand, the same state where Hindu supremacist leaders in 2021 called on Hindus to kill 200 million Muslims. In another meeting, Togadia delivered a hate speech calling for the Indian constitution to be changed to bar Muslims from holding any positions in parliament, law enforcement, or the judiciary.
ताकत प्राप्त करके हम भारत का संविधान बदलेंगे और संविधान बदलकर किसी भी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल पोस्ट पर मुसलमान को नहीं आने देंगे।
लगभग 1000 वर्षों से एक युद्ध में विदेशी लोग, विदेशी प्रभाव और विदेशी षड्यंत्र, इनसे एक लड़ाई चल रही है।
RSS leader Mohan Bhagwat said in an interview that Hindu society has been at war for over 1,000 years against foreign aggressions, foreign influence, and foreign conspiracies, blatantly referring to Muslims and Christians. He also justified Hindu supremacist violence against minorities, saying it is but natural for people at war to be aggressive.
But the track record of the Supreme Court is also in the last 8 years is disappointing. 370 article was repealed. Freedom of speech was curtailed in Jammu Kashmir.
Former Supreme Court Justice V. Gopala Gowda slammed the Indian judiciary for its disappointing trend of being hesitant in delivering fair judgment in politically charged cases since Prime Minister Modi came to power in 2014. He also criticized the rise in the power of Hindu supremacist groups, saying that India's constitutional values are being, quote, threatened by attempts to transform the democratic state into a Hindu fascist state.
These very values are endangered because of the ascendance of right reactionary forces in the society and the very democratic state transforming into a fascist Hindu state. All the democratic institutions
BJP leaders and Hindu extremist groups have warned of consequences if a newly established mosque in Karnataka state is not shut down within a week. The extremists falsely claimed that the mosque was illegally built in an attempt to infringe on Muslims' right to worship. The BJP government of Assam began a militarized demolition drive in which hundreds of civic officials, police, and paramilitary members forcibly evicted Muslim families from almost 300 homes and bulldozed the buildings. The victims have reported that only the Muslim community was targeted, while 500 Hindu families living on the same property were unaffected by the drive.
Number 1.
Police in Assam have begun a discriminatory survey targeting Christian institutions. The invasive probe was ordered by the Assam government seeking information on the number of churches in the region, along with details of people involved in religious conversions, putting hundreds of thousands of Christians at risk of arbitrary arrest and attacks. A renowned Indian civil rights body has released a 166-page report documenting the devastating effect of the Karnataka hijab ban on Muslim students, urging the government to immediately redress the matter. The People's Union for Civil Liberties report also points out the role of the government, the media, the police, and Hindu supremacist groups in harassing Muslim students and calling for the ban. The violent Hindu extremist group Bajrang Dal made open calls for violence and vowed to turn India into a Hindu nation during a public rally held in Gujarat state. During the event, violent hate slogans were played on speakers throughout a public roadway. The rally continued uninterrupted despite the presence of dozens of police officers.